Hey friends and family, welcome to Marcie Creates. This is Marcie, and I am working with the Bargain Bead Box Boughs and Berries. I did a video earlier this week, and the video is really messed up, so I was not able to upload it. But I did want to show you what I made. I made a lariat necklace with color blocking. I added some teal to the mix from my stash just to give it a few more colors. And I love the way that this turned out. I did use the moss agate kite pendant, and then I made this loop with the crystals and some seed beads and the little frosty rondelles. And I used SoftFlex garnet color beading wire. And it is rather long so that you can double it up or make it shorter. And yeah, I just did like kind of what you call an asymmetrical design. So there's little patterns in here, but nothing's the same. I thought that gave it a lot of interest. And I really do love the teal color. Oh, I also added gold metal along with the silver that came in the kit. I think that warmed it up quite a bit. So that is what I did earlier this week, and I do feel terrible that and I don't know what happened to the video, but when I tried to upload it, for some reason it went from 50 minutes long to 5 hours long, and I was not going to put you all through all that. So anyway, it's the day before Thanksgiving, and I thought I'd get a video out. I know it's been a while since I've had any videos uploaded. A lot has happened. Um, my mom went back in the hospital for the third time. She's doing well. So there's that. And then I got a very nasty stomach virus that lasted a good 2.5 weeks. So I am feeling better. She's feeling better. And hopefully we're going to get back to some type of normalcy, because she's been in the hospital 3 times in the last 5 months. And it's just been a tough couple of months. But tomorrow we're spending some time at Thanksgiving with some friends and family. And we're looking forward to spending time with all those folks. My niece's boyfriend and his family have invited us over. So I hope that all of you are making plans. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I still hope you have a wonderful day. So today I had another idea for a necklace, and I thought I would do another one because I really do love these beads. And we're going to use the moss agate donut today. And I love this piece. And what I thought about doing was layering this right on top of this moss agate, just like that. And then maybe doing, and I love these rhinestone beads too, by the way, maybe doing a little festive look. I have more gold beads up here that I've grabbed. And I also got some more teal rondelles, and then these really pretty turquoise space saucer type beads that I thought would be nice as well. I just really like the way that the teal softens up the contrast between the red and the green. Um, these are complementary colors, and this is next to green on the color wheel, so it's just another dimension. I was also thinking, if you do want to add color to this design, that you can also add some pink or some fuchsia. That would be nice as well. So if you're thinking about adding color, try playing around with your beads in your stash and see if you like any of those colors added. I really do like the turquoise and the teal. So we're going to use SoftFlex again. And this necklace isn't going to be as long as the one I made earlier, but I am going to use probably about maybe, let's see, this is 24, about, this is 28. I'm going to make this necklace about 22 inches long, but I have extra in case I want to do like a seed bead loop or whatever. We do have toggles here, so I might just use those. They match the design really nicely with this leaf pattern, so we may do that. And even with all of that, I still have different components. I do love this oval piece with the etched tree in it. That's really pretty. And then these boughs are really pretty. Haven't quite decided what I want to do with those. I might do um, a bracelet bar with a couple of these. We'll see. But I'll do a finished jewelry update when I figure out what I'm going to do. And then I also have this branch detailed pendant that came in the mix. And I did notice that Bargain Beadbox has their extras on sale on their website. So if you like any of these, I do love to get extras when I really like something. And speaking of extras, I may, whoops, just dropped that one. I love these crystal beads. They're like triangular shaped. I think they're stunning and very, very sparkly. So apropos for the holiday season. Now, I have made some components. I have 10 of these with the mermaid type glass and a teal rondelle and then that pretty crystal we were talking about, because I am going to use these in the design. So I made these ahead of time so that we don't have to watch me make 10 of these. You're welcome. So anyway, I hope this works. I kind of thought about this pendant in my mind. We're going to see if it works or not. But basically, so the color of SoftFlex I picked is called the garnet color, and it picks up this red really nicely that's in a lot of these beads. So I decided that I wanted a contrasting color to our donut, and what I think I want to do is just keep these loose. I was going to wire wrap it, but I didn't like the way that the wire looked. Um, I think it hit a lot of the moss agate, and I didn't want that to happen. So I am just going to loosely hang this from our SoftFlex, and I thought I would just secure it with um, a crimp bead so that this just kind of floats the branch bough kind of piece, or actually it looks more like a wreath. That's kind of the idea I was going for, a wreath design. As you all know, Thanksgiving is kind of the gateway to Christmas activities, and a lot of people put up their trees the day after Thanksgiving. So I thought it would be really fun to do something that looked a little Christmassy with the little wreath. So let's see how this looks. I do want the wreath piece to be a little bit centered. So let's see if we cinch. So that looks pretty good. I like that. So I'm going to go ahead and crimp this. I'm going to hang on to it. It's a little bit tricky. We're going to crimp it and see how we like it before we start stringing. Actually, I think what I'll do is I'm not going to press down on this yet. I'm just going to keep it in place. Yeah, it's a little fiddly, but I think we got it. So this is what I'm going for. So I'm going to smish down on my crimp bead. And then fold it over and get it nice and secure. So there we go. I think I like that. So I want to cover that, and this bead right here has some bigger holes. So, and maybe I'll do a colored. I'll do a this is just like a flat disc in gold. So maybe we'll Come on, fingers, work. My fingers are like, nope, don't want to work today. Let's see if that covers that. Okay, so that's nice. I just don't want the crimp bead to be showing. Now we'll grab our really pretty rhinestone bead. I love these. They're so sparkly. You can still see that crimp bead, so maybe what I'll do is add something else. This little, I call them potato chip beads, should cover. They'll look kind of like a bead cap. And I like how the texture makes it look a little sparkly. That's really fun. All right. Yeah, you missed the excitement. When I did the first video, somebody drove by in a motorcycle and just peeled out. It was so loud. I made comments on my video about it. It was a little, it scares me sometimes when that happens, but, you know, people can act a little crazy. It just makes me hope that people are being careful. So I hope everybody will be safe tomorrow. So we've got our bead, our kind of saucer shaped. You can still kind of see that silver, but I'm not really minding it because we are going to use silver and gold in the necklace. So from here, I'm just going to start stringing. Oh, I forgot to mention, I do have some really pretty seed beads. It's probably going to be hard to see, but they have a little bit of iridescence in them. And we may use those as spacers. I just grabbed a few just to interject a little bit of that green color in certain spots if I didn't want to use a big bead. So at the moment, let's do some crystal. Actually, no, let's do. So I'm going to string one side and then the other. So this is going to be more of a traditional design than the other that I did. And I thought it would be cool. Let's see how this is going to look. To sandwich these guys, kind of like, so my thought was, you know, if you live a more northern area, when the first frost comes, I kind of was thinking of these beads, and it's all sparkly, um, up against like the evergreens. If you have evergreens in your area, my thought with that was to do this and make it a little more representative of what I remember growing up in Michigan, uh, how Christmas felt to me. And I also thought about icicles hanging, you know, after that first snow. So I thought it'd be fun to do these dangles right at the beginning of the design. And we're going to do 5 of them. Oops. And I love these green barrel beads. I like the shape. And the faceting. I like that a lot. So if you hear any snoring, the girls are sleeping and Chacha's. If she gets going, she starts sawing logs. It's pretty funny. All right. Here we go. Couple more. I'm going to do 5 on each side. Let me see how this is going to look. Oh yeah, I think that's going to be really pretty. And I like the little pops of turquoise. I do like that additional color. So this is going to be more of a traditional pattern. I think I'll do the other side as well. So let's grab our frosty bead. So this year, you know, always right before Thanksgiving, I think about what I'm thankful for, and I have a lot to be thankful for. I'm glad Mom's feeling better. That's kind of the main thing. I messed this up again, you guys. A little rusty. A little rusty. Your girl's a little rusty. It's been such a long time since I made a video. Anyway, as I was saying, thankful for mom being healthy. Um, thankful for all of you. Thank you for my health. I'm grateful that you know, it's not 100 degrees out anymore. You know how I just love the Texas heat? Not. And of course, all my friends and family. And I consider you all part of that. And I want to thank you too for your patience on waiting on some of these videos. I have some really cool ideas for 2025. So even though you haven't seen many videos, I've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes on things I want to do with the channel. So stay tuned for that. Hard at work with that. Oh man, why do I keep doing that? Did I do that right? Yes. Maybe I should have sandwiched these. Yeah, we have a lot of things we're making. I'm making my famous 7-layer dip, which actually that recipe is in this channel. It's one of the first videos I ever did. So I guess just do a search under 7-layer dip if you want to know what's in it. It's real easy. It's a hit every year. Everybody expects me to bring it. So that's what I'm making. And my mom's making some roasted veggies. And the company I work for, we get a free turkey every year. And if you don't want to use it, you can donate it to a family that needs it. So that's always nice. Okay. I think we're almost done. Just making sure everything lines up. Okay. I do like saucer beads. They add a nice texture, especially if you stack them. Um, 3, 5, 7, whatever you're going to do. So that's the beginning of our necklace. I really like it. I think it's fun to have these dangling down. You could think of snowflakes. You could think of just frost, like I said, on the trees. So let's do some more. Now that we have this going, I do want to add some of these evergreen looking beads. They're either tree agate or moss agate. I can't remember now. And we're going to do a teal and a green. Let's do the other side. Very pretty box from Bargain Bead Box, I think. I like that you have some different shades of green in here too. All right. So now I think I want to add some gold. Actually, it might be pretty to do some gold and some silver next to each other. These bead caps are really nice that came in the kit. I like that. We're going to add some crystal too. I love those. I can't not put those in. They're so pretty. And I can't wait to make earrings with them. I think this crystal hanging off your ears, you could wear, look at me, grabbing all the wrong stuff. These up against your ears, I mean, New Year's, all holiday time, anything sparkly that you're wearing, these would look fantastic with, I think. Come on. Huh. The hole wasn't punched all the way through on that one. I have a bead reamer. I can probably pop that out. All right, let's do some crystal to pick up our crystal down here. These are really cool. They're triangular shaped. And I think that they really sparkle, A, because of the faceting, and B, because of the shape. Ooh, so pretty. So I did 5 of those. I'm going to do 5 on this side. I got to break out Cha-Cha and Ginger's Christmas sweaters. Definitely will post a picture in the Facebook group of that. I got to find them. I think I have a whole like set of short drawers that I put all their stuff in. I bet they're in there. So here's what we have so far. Let's do another little pop of red. Maybe we'll do these. Or maybe I should grab, I'm debating whether to hang on to these for earrings. I think I might have some more somewhere. I think I'm going to go ahead and use them. Oh, before I do that, let's put a spacer. I'm going to use a daisy spacer on either side. My poor mom went to the grocery store this morning to get stuff, and she she has a kind of a case that looks like kind of like a sling over your shoulder thing for her phone and her debit cards and whatnot, and she left it at home. Poor thing. I got up late, and she had already left, and it was sitting on the counter. And it's like, well, I knew what store she was at, but we have one car, and I also couldn't call her because she had the car and she didn't have her phone. Modern day problems, huh? Yeah. So she came home. I forgot my phone. I said, I know. No car to get to you and no way to call you. So I'm glad the store, I think, held on to her stuff. So for her, it's not far. It's just around the corner from us. So it's not like she had to drive real far. But that's a pain. I kind of felt bad for her. But yeah, one of the things I use in my 7-layer dip is guacamole. And I think I messed up. Did I mess up? No. Looks like I messed up, but I don't think I did. Anyway, I need the guacamole already made. I mean, I could make my own, but it's just so much easier to use the store made one. Just goes faster. But do check out that video in my, it's one of the first videos I did. Initially when I did this channel, I thought I was going to do art journaling and jewelry making and cooking. And it quickly became jewelry. So yeah, that's why I've got like maybe 2 or 3 cooking videos at the very beginning of my channel. All right, so now I'm adding some more bead caps, and I'm going to add a couple more of these bead caps in the, I'm losing my words, and the mermaid glass, that's what I call it. I hear kids outside playing. I just hope my doggies don't, because they'll start howling. They're very protective. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Love it. I'm going to add some more red. Just a little pop. A little red goes a long way. I love it. And then to kind of continue this pattern, I think I'm going to do a green, a saucer bead, and a green barrel bead. I don't know if you can see this iridescence, even though these are matte. I think you can see that. I really love that finish. Let's do, I think I'm going to do some more. This would be really pretty up against a cream colored sweater, or maybe like a mint green sweater, or an evergreen sweater. It might, well, it would pop on a red sweater too. I have on a fuchsia sweater and it looks kind of cute next to that. Let's do 5 of these. After this, I'm going to check the length. Do let me know in the comments what y'all are doing for Thanksgiving. Are you staying home? Are you doing all the cooking? Do you have a family tradition that you do? Some of my happiest memories are when I was a kid and going to different homes of my family for Thanksgiving. Now we're all so spread out. But it's nice, we do FaceTime, so at least you can talk to everybody. Well, that's going to do it for these barrel beads. I have 1 left. I guess I'll save that for something. I may have to get more of these. I really do like them. All right, so let's see what the length is like on this. It's about 20 inches. I think I'm going to go, I think I said I wanted to make it like 22 inches. So let's add, actually I'm going to add some gold here. Little pop of gold. And then let's do some more of these. I'm going to repeat this little thing down here that I did with the teal and the green. Really pretty. Boy, Chacha's just snoring away. It's so funny. Okay. Another pop of red. Well, that one's got a little ding in it. Let's pick this one. Let's add another teal. And then I think we're going to finish up with some more of these little frosty beads. Let's see. That's a little over 22 inches. So yeah, let's finish up with a frosty bead and a frosty bead. Okay, so let's do our toggles. So I've got a crimp bead, and our round part of our toggle. And this is where you can let some of your wire show. And because it's a coordinating color, it's going to be nice to see. I mean, you see it a little bit down here, and you're going to see it a little bit up here. Of course, this will be behind the neck, but I think jewelry, I don't know about you, but I just like seeing it, you know, hanging in my room, even though it's not on me. It's still a little work of art, isn't it? So when it's hanging or it's in your jewelry box or whatever, I think it matters, even though when you're wearing it, you don't see the back of it. All right, and this little extra piece I'll use for something else. I do have some crimp covers, but I don't think I pulled them out. So just know that I'm going to be putting a crimp cover on that. Here's our little bar piece. And I'm going to try to get the loop as even as possible with this one. It's not going to be exact, but that's all right. This is handmade and it should look handmade, right? The machine didn't do this, which is the allure of jewelry making also. It's not mass produced. It's made by your little old hands. So if it's a gift for somebody, it has extra special meaning, of course. Which is one of my favorite things to do, is to make my gifts. Because, you know, let's face it, there's just so much out there mass produced, right? I think it says something extra special when you can make a gift for someone, especially if you know like their favorite color, or if they love like, you know, amethyst or opal or whatever the colors are, or gemstones. I like to design with garnet because that's my birthstone. These little red beads kind of remind me of that too. All right, so here's our toggle. Let me push this stuff aside. I ended up not using the seed beads, but I did use them in my other design. But here we go. Let me move this. Just move everything off the board. That's going to be fun to clean up later. Oh, come back here. I have escapees. Here is our necklace. I'm putting it in heart shape because I adore all of you. And I thank you so much for your patience. I think this turned out rather nice. I like this detail a lot. I love the dangles. Those also pick up the light. You've got sparkly, sparkly, sparkly. Then you've got some very light iridescence here. I think it turned out really nice. I hope y'all like this. give this a try. It's kind of a cool idea. I knew instantly when I opened the box I wanted to do something like this, and I'm glad that that worked out. And I really don't think that the red takes away from this. I think it actually adds just a little bit of color here and there that's kind of fun. So let me know in the comments if you like this. Um, Obviously, if you're part of Marcie Creates Facebook group, do post any designs that you make with the Bargain Bead Box Boughs and Berries. And as always, thanks for watching. Take care of your sweet selves and your families. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I will see you on the next video.